Welcome you back to our business development program and continuation on business plan. Now we are looking at lecture 2. Our lesson outline is a sample business plan for small food businesses. Executive summary. We have M&K. M&K have been involved with the food industry for several years. They opened their first restaurant in Cameroon in 2006 and their second in Ghana in 2010. Although praised for the quality of many of the items on their menu, they have attained a special notoriety for their desserts. After years of requests for their flavored whipped cream toppings, they have decided to pursue marketing this product separately from the restaurant. M&K have developed several recipes for flavored whipped cream toppings. They include chocolate, raspberry, cinnamon, almond, and strawberry. These flavored dessert toppings have been used in the setting of their 2 restaurants over the past years and have been produced in large quantities. The estimate shelf life of the product is 21 years at refrigeration temperatures and up to 6 months when frozen. M&K intend to market this product in its frozen state in 8 and 12-ounce plastic tubes. They also intend to have the product available in 6-ounce pressurized cans. Special attention has been given to developing an attractive label that will stress the gourmet specialty nature of the product. Distribution of Fancy's food wipe dream product will begin in the local area. They have an established name and reputation in this area, and product introduction should encounter little resistance. Financial analysis show that the company will have both a positive cash flow and profit in the first year. The expected return on equity in the first year is 10.88%. Table of content, executive summary, background and history, description of products, market distribution description, competition, marketing strategies, manufacturing plan, financial projections, income statements, cash flow analysis, balance sheet, financial ratios, contingency plans. Background and history. M&K have been involved with the food industry for several years. They opened their first restaurant, as we all of us saw. The market description. The flavored white toppings that Fancy's food will market will fall into 2 distinct categories. We have the dairy products and gourmet specialty food. This business plan will look at these 2 markets separately, the dairy products, while the overall consumption of dairy products in Cameroon declines from 2008 to 2010. The market has seen a slight increase in the past 4 years. This is attributed in part to more sophisticated processing techniques which have increased the variety of dairy products available, as well as the increased awareness of the benefits of a calcium-rich diet. Gourmet specialty product. While demographic information indicates that this sector of the industry is strongest in metropolitan areas. There are also growth opportunities in smaller communities. Packaging and point of purchase marketing efforts are especially important in this market, and special attention will be given to this aspect of white dreams. Competition. There are several brands of white topping available in mainstream retail outlets. In the grocery stores in Cameroon and in Ghana, all of the ready-to-eat varieties are produced by large players. There are also dry mixes available, but these are not direct competition from white dream. According to sales figure at grocery outlets in Cameroon and Ghana, approximately 65% of the national brand prepared white topping is sold in frozen top form, while the remaining 35% is in pressurized can form. The strength of these products are their market shares and distribution channels. They are available in virtually any retail grocery outlet, and have gained strong market acceptance. They are also distributed with other refrigerated and frozen dairy products. Finally, they are pieced and at 300 to 500 francs per 8-ounce tube or 6-ounce pressurized can. An advantage when compared to the suggested retail price of white dream. The weakness of this product is in the lack of variety. None of these companies produce or market a flavored topping. Several of the products are also classified as white topping, but are actually not dairy based. Marketing strategies. Distribution of fancy food white dream product will begin in the local area. The M&K have an established name and reputation in these areas, and product introduction should encounter little resistance. The managers of Pruett, IGA, and Gardner's Grocery in Cameroon, as well as Pruett in Ghana, have indicated that they are willing to carry the product. Their letters of intent and endorsement are included in the appendix section. It is also important to note that Gardner's Grocery puts an emphasis on specialty food products in addition to standard grocery items. After White Dreams debut in Cameroon, Ghana, and surrounding countries, Fancy's Foods intends to participate in the agro-pastoral demonstration program. This program will enable the M&K to introduce White Dream into the Ghanaian metropolitan area under more favorable market conditions. Fancy Foods also intend to enter the grocery and specialty market in the CEMAC zone in 2020. The M&K will rely heavily on in-store display and demonstrations. They will demonstrate the flavored toppings in conjunction with fresh fruits during warmer months, and as a topping on gourmet coffee and hot chocolate in the cooler months. Special attention has been given to developing an attractive label that will stress the gourmet specialty nature of the product. Because manufacturing plants. Because Fancy Food owns and operates 2 restaurants, they have facilities available to them for a certain amount of the production. The M&K can use these facilities to manufacture food available for retail sale, provided that the production occurs while the restaurant is not open to the public. Fancy's Food has a 50-gallon high-speed mixer, a pressurized tank in which the product can be gassed with nitrous oxide, and a 10-foot by 10-foot walk-in freezer, enabling them to both produce and store frozen tubes of wiped dreams. This process is also established on a commercial scale. They are, in fact, already making wiped dream for use in their restaurant and storing it in the freezer. K&M feel that the specialty nature of the product will lend itself well to the pressurized can, and this will confirmed by the focus group conducted in Cameroon to pursue that opportunity. Fancy's Food has contracted product of the pressurized 6-ounce cans with Farm Fresh, an agricultural dairy processing firm. A non-competitive non-disclosure agreement is in place, and a copy of this document is included in the appendices. Final projections. The following page include multi-year projections for income, cash flow, balance statement, as well as estimated financial ratio. These projections are for the Wild Dream division of Fancy Foods only. Historical financial information on Fancy's Foods restaurant is available upon request. Pro forma income statement January 2006 to December 2006. We can see everything, every item and the prices listed, and then the assumptions taken and all of that. This table demonstrates the former cash flow statement. That's from the month of January, the year 2006 to December 2006. You have a cash balance sheet, a former balance sheet from December 31st of 2006. A former balance sheet. Note: a typical business plan will have 3 to 5 years of pro forma balance sheet, not just 1 year as shown here. The pro forma balance sheets for following years will be impacted by how profits are handled, retailed in the business, or paid out to the owners, how assets are depreciated over time, the reinvestment of cash, the pay down of debts, and so on. The first year pro forma balance sheet shown here is used to calculate financial ratios. Fancy's Food financial ratios December 31st. Return on equity, we have that. Current ratio, quick ratio, then debt to equity. Contingent plans. While careful planning was involved in setting the strategic goals for Wild Dream, it may be that these goals are not met. The M&K have decided to set a zone of acceptability for meeting sales and financial objectives. For both sales and financial objectives, a 10% negative deviation from expected sales and projected returns on assets will be accepted. However, if sales objectives are returns on investment are less than 90% of projections, certain actions will be taken. These actions include: number 1, for unacceptable sales levels during the first year. Fancy's Food will combat this problem by doubling in-store promotions of Wild Dream. They will personally arrange and carry out these promotions on weekends at peak shopping times. If sales do not increase within 1 month of the in-store promotion, Fancy Food will advertise in the weekly shopping circulars of the store for 1 month. The second point is that for an acceptable sales level, after 6 months of marketing products in metropolitan areas, sales will be evaluated. If not meeting acceptable sales levels, Fancy Food will consider contracting with local marketing specialists to carry out the in-store promotions and push the product to the stores. This contractual relationship will be based upon sales commissions, thereby providing incentive for the specialist to generate sales of wiped dream. The third point, for unacceptable business liquidity. In the event that the business lacks liquidity, Fancy Food will examine their account receivable procedures to ensure that payment periods are just and that payments are being received in a timely manner. Also, cash flow projections will be reviewed to determine if unforeseen cash layout expenses are undermining the financial health of the enterprise. The fourth point, for unacceptable returns on equity. If returns on assets and owners' equity fall below acceptable levels, Fancy Food will first examine and compare the per unit cost of production and marketing with sale prices. If the margins are too thin, a price increase for products sold in specialty gourmet shops will be considered. However, because established non-flavored substitutes already exist at lower prices, the lost sales resulting from a price increase may make this option unsuitable for products sold in general food stores. Fancy Food will therefore assess opportunities for minimizing production costs and examine different marketing distribution alternatives. Appendix. This is where IT will start if there was one. Appropriate material for appendix include owner's resume, a processing flowchart, a management hierarchy diagram, letters of intent to purchase from buyers, advertisement materials, copies of training completion certificates. Quote by Casey Stengel. If you don't know where you are going, you may end up somewhere else. Thank you for listening. Take special note of the following. Do well to take the exam for this module in order to make your way up the ladder of success towards qualifying for a professional diploma in business development. Kindly contact the administration of Career Development Institute or Acadie Cameroon office in case of any challenges. Stay blessed. God